All right. So we've got Ed with the Packers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Giving them their second in a row, just like you would.
Right.
Kind of unfolded a little bit different than you, but the end result is the same.
Right.
Now, I'm going to do my breakdown. It's going to be a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see some different matchups than what you guys tossed out there, but I think that the end result is going to be different as well.
Awesome.
So let's start off over here with Detroit and New Orleans. I'm going to take Detroit on this one just for the sole fact that I think that they're a little bit hungrier. Obviously, I mean, New Orleans has been on a roll recently and been doing really good. High-powered offense, breaking records, this and that. But all season long, Detroit's had something to prove. And every step of the way, they've been making it closer to proving that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they're hungry enough to make it past New Orleans. So that would leave that matchup. Then here, I'm going to give it to the Texans based upon the fact that Arian Foster is going to play. Now, if he doesn't play, obviously, that'll make a big difference. But I'm assuming he's going to, and that'll be enough of a difference where they can take Cincinnati out of the picture and go on to the next step. Now here, with the Falcons and the Giants rather, I believe that Atlanta next to San Fran is the hottest team going in. And, you know, while the Giants have done a lot as far as coming back from adversity and beating teams they shouldn't beat, I don't think that they'll be able to put it together to the point of where they can beat Atlanta the way they've been playing recently. So, there go the Giants. Bye-bye. Now over here, there was a couple of factors we talked about earlier that I think is going to make the difference with this game. Let's assume best case scenario for both teams. Healthy Roethlisberger and their second string running back is on his A game. And then over here, the defense is on their A game and Tebow is on his A game. Let's assume all of that. That'll play out to where I think the Broncos are going to take it.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
The Tim Tebows.
So that will leave us with these matchups here. Now, the way that Detroit's been playing, they've lost to Green Bay twice, but they've both been pretty close games.
Mm-hmm.
Especially this last one. I just think that Green Bay has Detroit's number.
Mm-hmm.
We thought that they would split it, but they didn't do it, and I don't think that they'll be able to take Green Bay down. So, bye-bye, Detroit. You had a good run. You made it farther with me than with anybody else. So, you should take that and run with it. Now, this is where the Texans are done. I mean, they're going up against the Patriots. It's too high-powered of an offense from the Patriots for Texas to keep up with.
Right.
That's what that's going to boil down to. No matter who is playing for Houston that day, it's going to boil down to the Patriots. I just think are too high-powered of an offense for them to handle. So then we're coming down to the hot teams. Atlanta, San Fran. Atlanta's got a higher-powered offense that seems to really be clicking, but on the flip side, the defense on San Fran has been outstanding all year. All year. One rushing touchdown against them? Really? We're looking at shutting down Michael Turner. Okay, take him out of the picture. They've been shut down on the receiving side, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's going to really hurt with the Roddy White and Julio Jones. So I think they've got the weapons to completely nullify the offense that Atlanta can put out. So, bye-bye. Oh, no. Now here, again, this is going to be another case of best case scenario versus worst. Best case scenario for both teams, Flacco's on his A game, Rice is on his A game, everything clicks. And then again over here, the defense on their A game, Tebow on his A game. That's what's won them games. But the defense over on Baltimore is just, I think, too much for Tebow to handle, especially in this kind of a high profile, in this kind of a pressure. I don't think he's ready for that yet. So, bye-bye Tebow's. You made it a little farther with me than you did with anyone else, again, so you should be happy with that. So, we're down to these four teams. We've got San Fran with their shutdown defense and Green Bay with their basically unstoppable offense. As good as San Fran's defense has been, I just don't think they're going to be able to take it to Green Bay enough to put up enough numbers themselves to even it out. I think that it's going to be a relatively low-scoring game. I don't think it's going to be exciting for either team, but it's going to be a one-possession win for Green Bay. That's my guess. Now here, we're running into a bit of a problem. My two favorite teams. Number one, number two. The Patriots, their offense is, again, kind of like Green Bay, seemingly unstoppable. But then their defense has some holes. On the flip side, both sides of the ball at times have had holes for Baltimore. So we've got to hope, if you're a Baltimore fan, for everything to click. We got to hope that their defense doesn't have a game like they did against, San Fran or anybody like that, where they've lost where they shouldn't have. And then, with the Patriots, Brady on his A game, the defense clicking, and Gronkowski, Welker, Hernandez doing their thing. The offense over here for New England will be able to take down the defense as wholly as it's been. So, bye-bye Ravens. You had a good run. Here we go.
Hurry up.
New England. Just because I want them to win.